All right, I'm going to explain one of the reasons I became a director, and it all started when I was on this TV show. I'm not going to say which one because I don't want to out anybody. That's not the purpose of this. But basically, I was playing this character, and this director on set, he was directing all of the episodes, and this guy was like a veteran. He's been around for a very long time, directed a lot of really, really famous TV shows, and had been around for decades, at least three. And we were doing this, getting ready to do the scene, and he was having a really hard time blocking the scene, which is where you organize how the actors are going to move, where you're going to place the camera, and how the scene was going to go. And to me, it felt like a pretty self-explanatory blocking situation. It wasn't something super complicated with a lot of movement. So he was taking a really long time, maybe 20 minutes, trying to figure it out. And me trying to be helpful, I just raised my hand and he ignores me. So then I was like, well, you know what? Maybe he didn't quite hear me. So I tried to pipe up again. I lift up my hand and I say, hey, I have a suggestion. He goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. And I was a little taken aback. And I said, yes, sir. And he was like, what are you here to do? And I was a little bit confused on what he was actually asking me. So I was like, I don't know what you quite mean. He's like, what are you paid to do here? And at that moment, I started to get the drift of what he was basically trying to say to me. And I was like, well, I think I'm here to act. It's like, exactly. So shut the F up and stay in your place. Do as you're told and keep your mouth shut. I swear there's a positive side to this, but ultimately, I'm an Asian American kid, and my whole life, you get marginalized in senses, but it's not about that. It's about skill and who is the best person for the job. And it just, at that moment, I wasn't really angry. It just really shocked me that this person was given the keys to do this job, but he was so unequipped and not capable of doing it. I mean, this isn't like his fifth year, it's like his 30th year. Also, he's been around the block, and the fact that he felt so threatened that I had an idea really blew my mind. So, after that experience, I went home and I really thought about what my place was in the industry and everything. And I realized, oh, you know what? I think I could do better than this guy. I think I know how to do half of the stuff, and I think I could figure out the rest of it out. So in that moment, I was like, you know what? No one's gonna give me a shot, so I gotta go make my own film and figure out how to do this and do it better than him. Lo and behold, I went to try and go do it. It wasn't as easy as I thought. That's where humility comes into play. And I had to practice. But sure enough, over the course of a few films, I learned on the job and I figured out how to do it. All that to say, I'm not saying this because I'm trashing the guy, but I am saying it because all of us put limiters on ourselves, like limitations of what we think our ceiling is. And I'm very thankful to him because he made me realize that what I was capable of was far more than I had ever even imagined. And his negative behavior actually stoked in me a fire to prove that I was capable of that. It's not whether or not he was unfair to me or mean to me, that doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, life's not fair. But the positive I got out of it is, man, I really could take this to the edges of the outer limits of what I am capable of doing. So I'm actually very thankful for having that experience. And ultimately, I feel like all of us, you know, I'm not saying that we can all become astronauts and fly to the moon and all join the Navy SEALs, but within reason, I do think that hard work and a little bit of belief goes a really long way. Anyways, that was something I felt was really important and impactful in my life, and I hope it informs you or gives you a little bit of motivation. But I will see you tomorrow.